Well, it's all kicking off in the Reform Party. It's all over Tommy Robinson, real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon. So Elon Musk, who previously gave a big donation to the Reform Party and far right parties across Europe, and has now said that Farage has to go, all because he won't support Tommy, 10 names, whatever you want to call him. Elon Musk has called for Nigel Farage to be replaced as leader of Reform UK, which isn't even a real party, it's a company. Just weeks after reports that the multi-billionaire was in talks to donate to the party, which I thought he already had. In a post on the social media site Twitter, Musk said Farage doesn't have what it takes to lead the party, but did not explain his reasoning. Yeah, pathetic. Farage, he's a disgrace anyway, for many reasons. Farage suggested that this is due to a disagreement over Musk's support for far-right activist Tommy Robinson. And his real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon. He said that Musk's comment was a surprise, but that he would never sell out my principles, which you don't have anyway. He's never had any principles, Farage. Complete disgrace. The comment from the tech entrepreneur comes hours after Farage described Musk as a friend in an interview with a BBC Sunday with Laura Koonsberg programme. Musk had been a vocal supporter of Farage and his party, posting on Twitter in December that Britain absolutely needs Reform UK. Excuse me. But this week, a rift emerged over Musk's support for Stephen Yaxley Lennon, who is currently serving an 18-month prison sentence for contempt of court. Stephen Lennon admitted in court to breaching an injunction against the competing claims about a Syrian refugee schoolboy after losing a 2021 libel case. In a social media post on Sunday, Farage said, Elon Musk is a remarkable individual. No, he's not. But on this, I'm afraid I disagree. My review remains that Stephen Yaxley Lennon is not right for reform, and I never sell out my principles. What principles? Minutes later, after Farage made his statement, Musk posted on Twitter, "Free Tommy Robinson now." In the interview broadcast earlier on Sunday, Farage called Musk a hero. He's no hero. Who makes Reform UK look cool. It's not cool. No principles. It's not heroic. It's not anything. It's just a far right, racist group of gammons who just want to attack immigrants all the time. That's all it's about. You got no policies and anything really. Well, you do, but you don't talk about it. It's all immigration. But he added that Musk's support doesn't mean you have to agree with every single statement he makes on Twitter. Farage has maintained close ties to Trump, another fascist, who has given Musk a role in his administration, or more like Musk has given Trump a role, because it seems to be more like Musk is the president, and Trump is his lapdog. The question now is whether Farage's friendship with the president-elect is affected. Farage founded Reform UK in 2018, then called the Brexit Party, and returned as the party's leader before being elected as an MP in 2024. Yeah. And how many times has he been in Clacton? Not many, I think. He didn't give a fuck about Clacton or anyone. In December, Farage, along with Reform's new party treasurer Nick Candy, that's the first I've heard that name, met Musk at Mar-a-Lago for an hour-long meeting and began open negotiations about a donation to the party. Musk's father, Errol, has suggested that the SpaceX and Tesla mogul might even be prepared to become a UK citizen. You'd have to be living in the UK for many, many years to become a UK citizen and pass for citizenship in Tesla. You don't just become a citizen like that. To make a $100 million donation to Reform UK. Farage later said speculation about the figure was for the birds, whatever that means. As a US citizen, Musk cannot make personal political donations to the UK, but could make one through the British branch of his company Twitter. For now, at least, it seems the rumours of a large donation from Musk to Reform are on ice. Yeah, I thought he'd already donated to them anyway. Since his meeting with Farage, Musk had increasingly taken an interest in UK politics, focusing on criticism of Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer. Musk had spent the week amplifying calls by Reform UK and the Conservative Party of a national inquiry into grooming gangs. Yeah, Muslim grooming gangs, not white ones. That's all you care about. The calls came after the government turned down a request to conduct an inquiry into historical cases of sexual abuse in Oldham, saying the council should lead it instead. This prompted Musk to accuse Sir Keir of failing to properly prosecute rape gangs while he was Director of Public Prosecutions. And you have the whole Jimmy Savile bullshit as well, yeah. Musk also said Safeguarding Minister Jess Phillips deserves to be in prison and called it a rape genocide apologist. Yeah, that's not good. He's calling it that. Basic misogyny as well, and everything. It's still far right incitement, and on a platform like Twitter as well, spreading far right hatred. He's not a good person at all, Musk. Asked about Musk's comments on Sunday with Laura Kuenssberg, Farage said that the CEO had used very tough terms, but that so-called free speech was back on Twitter under his ownership. Yeah, far right free speech hatred. That's hate speech, you mean? And if you call it out, you get banned or suspended. Yeah, like I was a couple of years ago before we took over. It took a long time to get it back, but that's another story because of what happened. In 2022, an independent inquiry by Greater Manchester Combined Authority found that vulnerable children were left exposed to sexual exploitation in Oldham because of severe failings of the police and council. Okay. The government had rejected the calls for a national inquiry, instead asking Oldham Council to set up its own. The previous Conservative government turned down a similar request in 2022. Phillips and Home Secretary Yvette Cooper said in a letter to the Conservatives that the local authority had already started setting up an inquiry. Have you? I don't know. The letter also pointed to the 2022 Child Sexual Abuse Inquiry. Why in its scrolling? Which included abuse into care homes, churches, homes, or by grooming gangs. The report knitted several previous inquiries into grooming gangs together, including in Rotherham, Rochdale and Telford, alongside its own investigations. Speaking on Sunday, Health Secretary Wes Streeting said the government was prioritising getting on with implementing the report's 20 recommendations to combat child sexual abuse. He told the BBC that Musk's criticism of Phillips was a disgraceful smear and said that people like Starmer and Phillips have done the hard yards of actually locking up wife beaters, rapists and paedophiles. Have they? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, yeah, Musk Musk, Farage, reform, it's all kicking off. And Musk himself, he's supporting the AfD in Germany, another far-right company, far-right party even. Yeah, he's not good at all. Reform aren't good. Labour aren't good for other reasons, because of the winter fuel and everything else. But yeah, so there you go. Another time in politics, eh?